Hello, my name is Leon Hightower Jr., or some of you know me online as Leo Hightower. Today in this video, I thought it would be interesting to talk about one of my most favorite, but also one of the most well-known hit or miss games on the Sega Dreamcast, Sonic Shuffle. When it comes to Sonic Shuffle is one of those games you either played back then on the Sega Dreamcast, or you didn't know that it existed. But then again, if you owned a Sega Dreamcast like I did, you probably didn't know this game even came out back then. I was actually surprised on the Christmas of 2000, the new millennium, that when I was opening up my gifts ranging from clothes and video games, one of the games I got, besides Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, was Sonic Shuffle of all things. I think back then my brother and my aunt got it for me because, well, I was still a major Sonic fan back then, and that added to the Sega Dreamcast's library of games. Surprisingly, when I looked at it, I didn't even know what to make of the game, especially when I popped it into the Sega Dreamcast and started to play it. It was right then and there I learned it was like Mario Party in a sense. It was a party game featuring Sonic and friends, and when I started playing it, I found it to be pretty enjoyable, believe it or not. But I think it's best that I give you guys my personal opinion of this game. Is Sonic Shuffle worth playing? I'll give you the 411 on this probably underrated or hated game. Sonic Shuffle was released on November the 14th in the year 2000 and developed by Sega, Sonic Team, and amazingly Hudson Soft. Yep, the same publishers who were responsible for publishing various games like the first 6 or 7 Mario Party games and the Bomberman games on GameCube. The game is basically, in a sense, a Mario Party clone, but it has its own unique gimmicks and quirks and gameplay to boot, with the Sonic characters in it. Is Sonic Shuffle a failed Mario Party clone, or is it a simple, underrated gem that could have done better? Well, in my honest opinion, it's a bit of both, and this is coming from a longtime Sonic fan here, ladies and gentlemen. The game has 2 playable modes on it. The story mode, which is the main gimmick of this game, and a versus mode where up to 4 people can play together. There's also a tutorial mode to help you get into the groove of how the game works and its nifty mechanics. And last but not least, there is the Sonic Room, which serves as a hub for playing the minigames you played in the game and looking at various screenshots taken from the game. You can also see some of the other Sonic characters running in the background if you look hard enough, and you can also listen to the soundtrack, or just relax and listen to the music after a nice round of gameplay. But we'll get back to the Sonic Room later on. Believe it or not, this game actually has a story mode in it of all things, and it starts out as follows. Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy Rose are called upon by a fairy named Lumina Flowlight to help save a mysterious world of dreams called Imaginary World. The opening of the game, when the game starts up, pretty much sums up what is going on and what is going to happen in story mode, where you see Sonic and company are pulled through a strange vortex and brought into Imaginary World, a world made up of the dreams of all the beings in the world and or universe. Lumina Flowlight needs our heroes' help to bring back pieces of the power source of Imaginary World, the Precious Stone. Basically, if you want to know what the Precious Stone is, it's a giant crystal that is Imaginary World's source of power. It's also the crystal essence of everyone's dreams in this world, and it is the very essence of Imaginary World's existence. Without the Precious Stone, Imaginary World will go flop. Basically, the Precious Stone is watched over and protected by not just Lumina Flowlight, but also the goddess of Imaginary World, Illumina, in the Temple of Light. In Imaginary World, a world made up of the dreams from all over, the goddess Illumina created Imaginary World and the Precious Stone to maintain the balance of dreams. Both Lumina and Illumina protected the world of dreams and governed it from anything that might cause it harm. However, one day, a mysterious entity by the name of Void suddenly appeared in Imaginary World and shattered the Precious Stone into 5 pieces, scattering them all over Imaginary World. When the Precious Stone was shattered, Goddess Illumina mysteriously disappeared, and now Void is causing all sorts of trouble all over Imaginary World, and if things continue as they are, Imaginary World will just up and disappear. So, it's up to Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy Rose to travel between the different worlds and gather the 5 missing Precious Stone pieces.
Please, please help me! I need your help! I need to gather the pieces of the Precious Stone.
Hey guys!
Yeah! Let's do it!
Well, I've got nothing better to do. Hey, leave it to us! We'll help this damsel in distress! I'm Sonic!
Hi, I'm Tails!
I'm Amy. Nice to meet you.
And I'm Knuckles.
Thanks, everyone! Okay, everyone! Let's go collect the pieces of the Precious Stone!
In story mode, you choose from either Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, or Amy, and the CPU will take control of the other characters as you progress throughout the story mode. Also, there should be one thing you should know when it comes to selecting characters. Once you select a character, you'll be stuck playing as that character throughout the whole story mode, and there's no changing characters throughout the game in story mode, or when you get to the next board map. So if you're planning on switching characters on the next board map, sorry, you're stuck playing as either Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, or Amy as you progress throughout the story mode, or at least until the game is complete. That, in my opinion, is really stupid. They should have done it like Mario Party, where you could choose to play whoever you want to on either of the board maps, and the game progresses in multiple storylines, and playing as each character will allow you to discover the mystery of who and what Void truly is, and will come to light, all while leading up to the final part of the story. And I won't spoil anything just yet. But in all seriousness, why in the world would they make it so you couldn't change characters throughout the whole entire story mode? I mean, that's really stupid in my honest opinion. And the fact that you're locked in story mode with the character you selected really hurts the game in my honest opinion. This alone makes replaying it really bothersome. But as you play throughout the game, you'll play across 5 different board maps, from the beautiful yet frozen beach of the Emerald Coast, to the giant egg carrier inspired airship, the Firebird, to the beautiful yet corrupted Nature Zone, to the out of control Riot Train, and finally, you play through Illumina's Dream World of Dreams, the final board map, the 4th dimension space. And the overall goal of each board is to collect the most precious stones out of a total of 7 throughout each board map, and they're all based on certain jewels. We have Precious Stone Pearl, we have Precious Stone Crystal, Precious Stone Garnet, Precious Stone Sapphire, Precious Stone Amethyst, Precious Stone Diamond, and finally, the main Precious Stone piece, the boss of the board map,